What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and if it was possible, if you thought this can't possibly be the end, this can't possibly be, get any worse for Seth Rogen and Sarah Silverman, well, I invite you to take a little bit of a little journey with me, your friend, Jeremy from The Quartering, through the various articles and blowback, pushback that happened over the weekend, because Seth and Sarah just can't accept that their antagonistic garbage holiday movie was hated by everyone. So they've doubled, tripled, quadrupled down on the idea that the only people that hate this film are people that wear those white sheets over their heads. Apparently. I didn't know that. Apparently, there are 3,000 likes, 160,000 dislikes. That's a lot of people that dress up in their sheets at night and say evil things. Before we get into all that, just a quick word from this video sponsor, Kamikoto. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Kamikoto. Kamikoto makes great Japanese steel kitchen knives using traditional techniques from Japan. Kamikoto also only sources its steel from Japan. Each knife comes in a beautiful heavy-duty ash wood box. It makes sure the knife is stored safely. It also makes Kamikoto a great gift. Each knife goes through a rigorous 19-step process that takes several years from start to finish to complete. With more than 100 years of experience between them, their expert bladesmiths forge and shape raw steel into hardy blades. Each knife is individually inspected. Kamikoto is so confident about their knives that each knife comes with a lifetime guarantee. And look, I can talk from a personal experience. When I got this and I opened the box, I felt excited. It comes with it's really nice to me. It comes with like a certificate of authenticity. The knives are all packaged in there and look really nice. They're well crafted. They feel really good in your hand. Kamikoto has a big sale going on right now, is offering an extra $50 off any purchase you make with the discount code The Quartering, and that's on top of their already special offers. So click the link below or go to kamikoto.com/The Quartering and use promo code The Quartering to save $50 today. These things make an awesome gift for you or for someone you love. Christmas is right around the corner, and there's still time. Gift for you or someone you love. Let's just take a little bit of a look at some of Seth Rogen's hilarious meltdown reactions to all of this. The response to Santa Inc. trailer shows exactly why we need diversity. Too many angry white men can't accept that their time is up. Apparently, Seth Rogen, this is one of the most hilarious traits of these woke idiots. Bro, Seth, you're white. So you made all your money, and now you want to pull the ladder up behind you, and then you get mad when you say stuff like this. Seth Rogen says he's trying to make less movies starring white people. Seth Rogen says it's time to make movies that don't star white folks. Seth writing, this is vaguely coded that has been flooding my timeline. Happy holidays. So it's a joke, a spicy one. Now, I can't know exactly what these people had, what's in their hearts. Perhaps they're just memeing. Seth can't know that, just like I can't know that. But this, Seth here, I've been DMing with Jack about his bizarre need to verify the Supremes on his platform for the last 8 months or so, and after all the exchanges, I've reached a conclusion: the dude simply does not care. What? You see this one? White men can't accept that their time is up. Be Seth Rogen. Be openly anti-white. Subvert white traditions. Get blowback. Play victim. Be more anti-white. I mean, there's a lot of, I don't understand I still don't get why people think or talk this way. I feel like, hey, people are who people are, regardless of their skin color. But for whatever reason, Hollywood and Twitter and everybody else seems to obsess about it. And you see this hilarious commercial that Sarah Silverman retweeted. 12.2 million followers for Sarah Silverman, okay? She retweeted a commercial with her own, like, of her own show, right? Featuring also Seth Rogen. You would think that this would get a lot of likes, a lot of, interest, right? 12.2 million followers. And then Seth Rogen also retweeted it, I believe, at 9.2 million. So combined social reach of over 20 million people who interacted with this. 261. Except the people that did interact were 570 commenters reacting to and mocking. You see this commercial,
No, I would rather watch an R-rated animated Christmas comedy with a touch of a feminist agenda.
You would? Literally nobody would want to watch a Christmas comedy with a feminist agenda. My comment here, reigning supreme, was 604 likes compared to their 200. Simply writing, nobody wants to watch anything with a touch of a feminist agenda. Swing and a miss. You see the Charles Kahn here. I'm going to watch Gremlins. It's just a good movie. We'd love to see the drop-off rate from episode 1 to episode 2. Family, this is why you're not invited anymore. Hard pass. I mean, it's funny. And then people do take it pretty personally. This person writes, why is it acceptable for two non-Christian people who don't celebrate Christmas to drag the holiday with some poor taste movie? What if Christians got together and made a movie disparaging Hanukkah? Well, I mean, the world would be outraged, right? It would be blacklisted from everything. It would be banned from everything. And, that's a lot of, the double standard here. I don't like to go too far down that path because it's one that's too dark and too sad to imagine. But it is part of it. These two people get to disparage Christmas, which, by the way, I'm not offended this thing exists. I'm memeing on it because it's fun and entertaining. But, they clearly have carte blanche to disparage Christmas and Santa Claus and things like that. A lot of Christian families take that pretty seriously, especially obviously Christmas. And I wonder what the reaction would be if the shoe were on the other foot. You see this person here, Cult of the Yellow Skull, writing, maybe if you talked about herb more. New Seth Rogen and Sarah Silverman show Santa Inc. is the lowest rated TV series ever. 40,000 likes. 40,000 likes. Justin Wang writing, really disappointed to hear the entire world are the supremacists. You know what I feel like? Because, of course, now, in an update, by the way, Rotten Tomatoes has locked the review. I have not seen this number change, 518, all day today. And not one single additional review from a critic has been added to Rotten Tomatoes. Now, there is allegedly one fresh and one rotten review from critics. That's it. The entire industry. 2 reviewers reviewed it. 2. Not one, but 2. That's it. Now, okay, we could argue, let's just take a look at something like, I don't know, Midnight Mass, right? This is actually a pretty good show. It gets a little weird. Gets a little weird at the end, but I thought it was pretty good. Let's see how many critics reviewed it. I guess it doesn't even say. Maybe here? Okay, it's safe to say that there are many pages of reviews. Many. Call it 100 or more, probably. People reviewed this. 2 people reviewed Santa Inc. Of course, he claims that these people wearing their sheets are review brigading, but there's absolutely no evidence for it. None. Nobody wanted this movie, except for Seth Rogen, apparently. I mean, you could see Twitter just completely dragging him still. Like, for whatever reason, Seth Rogen continues to trend on my timeline. I don't know why, because, I mean, there's not really any new news, but other than people dunking on him. Too many angry white men can't accept their time is up. Look, I don't have any interest in being in Hollywood. I don't care what gets made. Point of view, you didn't like something Seth Rogen was in. Here's a DM from Rogen. Are you Jewish? That's he sent that famously to Count Dankula. And, you know, he's been paying, you know, for his PR company to run this story about, oh, he got totally ripped for the Adele concert. Lol, wee, lamau. Meanwhile, the rest of the internet's absolutely dunking on him. Here's Variety giving it a negative review. Seth, Variety is not exactly the bastion of supremacy. This is probably where it'll all end now. Probably the last fun that we get to have on Seth's behalf. 153,000 dislikes as of the moment, with just 3.7 thousand likes. Merry Christmas, Seth and Sarah Silverman. You're still awful. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.